I don't really know why I drew him, but he is a sad creature. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 10 of Pokemon Platinum. Alright, so last time we stopped Team Galactic's plans at the Valley Windworks. So today we are going to head a little bit further up Route 205 to see what is up. Because that is what we're doing. Yes, sir. I'm gonna slather you with honey. Because time really should have passed by now, but, you know, that's what I get for loading a state. Sometimes nothing really happens with honey trees, so I can't really blame. I only have, well, myself to blame for all of this. I don't technically have to fight you, so unless you have a Pokemon that we haven't seen yet, I'm gonna skip you. Ooh, nice! That Ponyta got a burn on me. Yes, I switched to Sarah for the experience, but it turns out that I got burned, and that's our very first example of a burn. Nice, dude! Really nice. And I was about to say, if you burn Peaches too, I swear. Ah! Burned and Why am I having such really cool luck with, like, everything? With every status condition. What are these battles? What are these battles I'm gonna partake, man? Level 14 for Peaches. And level 14 for Sarah. Because Ponyta have a big experience yield. I'm gonna be... Oh, hello. I forgot that you actually evolved this early. And... Staravio! Staravia! I don't know why I always say Staravio, but... I don't know, my mind works in mysterious ways. Oh, wait a minute, yeah, I think I figured out the reason why the honey trees weren't shaking. It's because if you take too long, aka 24 hours after you slather the bark with honey, then the honey tree will stop moving, so you're gonna have to slather it again and then wait another few hours just for, you know, stuff to happen, so that's bad. But the good news is that since Staravia is now evolved, she gains the ability Intimidate. So now we have two Pokemon that can use one of the best abilities ever made. Big plus indeed. Right over here. There's no mountain here, but I'm just a hike. Gahaha! Here goes. Here goes. Da 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 da. Bob. Okay. Geodude. Oh. Okay. So now we get introduced to the hiker trainer class. Typically, what hikers will do is they often use rock types like Geodude. They either have Machoke and, you know, all the good stuff that comes with being a hiker. So that's really nice and really fun. But either way, best way to deal with them is to get a crit, super effective absorb in there, and you're good to go. Seriously, y'all good. I think Hiker Daniel has 3 Geodudes, if I'm not too mistaken. So, just 3 absorbs will do it. Seriously, grass and rock. Impossible. Why did you survive that? You're not supposed to survive that. That's cheating. You can't do that. You seriously can't do that. That's against the rules. Or maybe the good Sturdy just showed up right there and right now because the old Sturdy is still here. What I'm talking about is, ooh, Mega Drain. Okay, nice. That's just a better Absorb, so yeah, we're forgetting Absorb. What I'm talking about is that if you're gonna play Pokemon Platinum and have a Pokemon with the ability Sturdy on it, then you should know that it's the old Sturdy, meaning that it basically resists one-hit KO moves like Fissure, Sheer Cold, Guillotine, and whatever else. It's not the buffed Sturdy that we're used to now, where any Pokemon with Sturdy can survive a fatal hit. You know, basically, they can survive a fatal hit if their HP was full. So, yeah, that's something. That's something indeed. Let me see. What do I want to... Yeah, I'm gonna go for Georgia. We got a new move to test out anyway. And besides, trainer spotting you is taking too long. You know, they have to spot you, and then wait a second, and then... Yeah. But just simply talking to them is actually a lot faster. Or just avoiding them altogether. Which is fine. Speaking of which, as for the Pokemon that you can find on this route here, you can definitely find yourself a Pachirisu. We fought a Pachirisu before. And, and Pachirisu can actually be pretty useful for something. If you plan on keeping Pachirisu around, actually, it eventually gains the attack Super Fang by leveling up. Which basically means it'll cut the opponent's current HP by half. So that can be pretty useful if you want to catch wild Pokemon. Otherwise, though, it probably won't carry you offensively. But, you know, that's just fine. Other than that, though, you can also find the Pokemon Shellos here, which is actually pretty interesting. Shellos's two forms are purely cosmetic here. Yeah, purely cosmetic. There's the west side Shellos, and then there's the east side Shellos. Both of which are on screen right about now-ish. So, their stats won't change, and they can actually be pretty good. They can actually be pretty good Pokemon if you know how to use them right. Then we got Buizel into the equation, which it's a physical water type, so that can be good for you. And of course, you got the Bidoof too. Evolutions! Again, I expect like these guys to evolve at like level 15 or something, not like 14. Unless I'm completely missing something, but regardless, we now have Luxio. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, yeah, Peaches did evolve at level 15. Okay, never mind. I did actually miss something. Which is its nature. Oh, that's attack beneficial. Okay. Actually, we both have, Sarah and Peaches are both naughty nature, so that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool, actually. Budew, actually, if I didn't already explain this, I definitely didn't. But, the Budew evolves via happiness during the daytime. And what that means is that, a Pokemon's happiness value is determined by how much you keep it at the front of your party. If you give it vitamins like protein and iron and whatever, keeping it in the lead party and walking around with it a lot, you know, all that stuff. That's what it typically means. And if you get it to a high enough, if you get the happiness value to a high enough level, then just one level up will immediately evolve Budew into Roselia, which is who we're fighting right here and right now, actually. So this is actually a good chance for me to switch into Staravia and see that good old-fashioned Intimidate at work. Even though Roselia isn't a physical grass type at all. Alright. Let's get a good old-fashioned wing attack in there. And hope that you don't have Poison Point. Good. And that's it. Did you understand what I meant? Didn't my Pokemon smell nice? No, because I physically cannot smell the Pokemon. Thank you very much. I think you're not a trainer, so we can just skip you and go right to the berries here. Here you can find an orange berry, and over here you can find a Pecha berry. And actually, speaking of the wild Pokemon here, you can find yourself a heal ball right here. Here's a spot to fish with your old rod. And oh wait, you are a trainer, okay. What kind of Pokemon do you live around here, I wonder? Well, I was about to find out until you interrupted me. Level 15 for Georgia. Level 17 for Palakeen. Yes, sir. I'm shocked. How did I lose? Well, I lost with the Primplup because I used the Primplup bubble strategy thingy. Speaking of which, speaking of the wild Pokemon here, I'm gonna catch some. So, well, I'm actually gonna end up, you know, KOing this Shellos here because, well, actually it's pure water type. It doesn't have the ground typing yet. But yeah, speaking of the wild Pokemon here, they actually switched around the encounter rates of some of these mons here. For Shellos, it was a 45% chance in Diamond and Pearl, but now it's a 65% chance, so now Shellos is even more common than before. Meanwhile, as for Buizel, it got severely nerfed in encounter rates because now Buizel is a 15% chance. They just really want you to find Shellos over and over and over again. So I guess that's okay. There we go. Got Shellos. And of course, I'm showing the final evolution stats if you really want to, you know, use one for yourself. The Sea Slug Pokemon, pure water type. Beware of pushing strongly on its squishy body as it makes a mysterious purple fluid ooze out. Ew. That's gross, man. Really gross. I think I'm just gonna call you Dave. Yeah, that's how it goes. We're gonna call you Dave. Ooh, we got a little world champion here. I mean, I'm just catching these Pokemon for the Pokedex. I mean, I never know if I'm gonna use one on the team. Because until I get my permanent team members, I'm gonna just rotate Pokemon like I do with the modern games. But you know, that's just me. Oh yeah, and since this is Generation 4 and not any of the newer games, electric Pokemon can actually get paralyzed. Hey, there we go. There it is. Pachirisu, Sunny Boy. The Elisquirrel Pokemon, electric type. A pair may be seen rubbing their cheek pouches together in an effort to share stored electricity. So of course I'm gonna name you Champ. Because you are a champ. Love you, little dude. Love this little guy. Alright, let's keep on trucking here. I actually need to... I mean, technically, I could use a Mega Drain on a Geodude, but I just have to hope this hiker will do it. He's optional, so you don't really have to fight him at all. But I'm gonna fight him anyway. Because he's lost his way. Oh, that's even better. You got an Onix. Level 16 for Georgia. And she wants to learn Worry Seed. I I don't really use this move. Basically, it makes its ability Insomnia, which can... well, basically, it makes the opponent's ability Insomnia, which can actually be good if it has a really, like, dangerous ability. But I'm not even... But I don't think I even see it happening on my team. Especially because Intimidate works on... Stuff like Intimidate works on sending out the Pokemon. And... yeah, I just don't really see it happening. If it is useful beyond, like, the switching out, then I'll put it on screen right here. But otherwise, I just don't really use Worry Seed at all. Okay. Let's see. We got this little trainer up ahead. I don't know why I keep Geodude out here. Because I get to fight you! You karate chick, I suppose. Battle Girl Kelsey. Typically, Battle Girls use fighting type Pokemon. They're basically the female equivalent of the Black Belt trainer class, where they often use fighting type Pokemon. So, flying types and psychic types will definitely do the trick for you here. Level 15 for Sarah. Oh. I concede. I think you're on a different level. It's called being the protagonist. Here you can find a Repel. And one more trainer. Okay, so I should probably explain what's happening here. So why am I fighting all these trainers? Well, it has something to do with the Pokédex. Because, if this is the person, yes. So, if you don't already have a Piplup, or if you didn't choose Piplup, then this trainer right here will be the one with the Piplup. There are certain trainers out there that use Pokemon that are either very rare or you can't get via any other normal means other than trading. So, your goal here is to see all the Pokemon in the Sinnoh Dex. Not catch them, just see them, you know, by the main story's end. Of course, you can fill in the Sinnoh Dex however you please. There's positively no way you would be able to see it, but you absolutely need to see every single Pokemon in the Sinnoh Dex, all 210 of them, if you want a special reward. And also to continue on with the video game. Repels are useful. When you use a repel, weak Pokemon will come out, but it also means there won't be any Pokemon to capture, yeah. So here's a free heal for the Pokemon Center if you for your team if you really want it. So let's heal up our Mons, and let's... let me actually see if there's any items here. Yeah. You can get a Super Potion here. And thankfully, you're not a trainer. Many poison-type Pokemon make the Eternal Forest their home, but I didn't buy any antidotes. What should I do? Do I press on or do I go back? Well, maybe you should go back. Because, well, what else are you going to do? It looks like this tree can be cut down, but it can't until you get a certain move. You probably already know what that move is, but you know what? That's pretty damn cool. Hello, music. Hello, my name's Cheryl. And you are? Oh, so your name is Hikari. I'm sincerely glad to meet you. Hikari, can I ask you a big favor? I want to get through this forest, but I'm afraid of doing it alone. I've heard that there is a sinister group called Team Galactic about. I think that there'd be safety in numbers. Please, may I go through with you? Not like you have a choice in the matter, because you decided to team up with Cheryl. So really quickly before we close out the video, where time flows eternally in this place, So, just to go over the basics of Eternal Forest, you have a double battle partner. So, as long as you have Cheryl on your team, then all battles in Eternal Forest will be doubles. She has a Chansey that's level 20. So, oh, no, no, no! Baneri's a really rare Pokemon in here, and I really wanted to get at it, but I didn't. Okay then. All right. So yeah, Cheryl's your battle partner here for the duration of her stay, and she will heal up your Pokemon automatically after every battle in here, whether it be wild or against trainers. So that is neat and cool. And by the way, if there are 2 Pokemon on screen at once for wild battles, here's something here. You can't actually throw any Pokeballs at it until there's just one. Why? Because it's impossible to aim when there are 2 Pokemon. Gee, it's not like, oh, I don't know, you can select moves that attack one or both Pokemon. But I guess it's just impossible to aim when there's 2 Pokemon. Whoopsie daisy. I guess they didn't patch that idea in to the group when making Pokemon Platinum, where you can just select the Pokemon that you want to catch. Yeah, I really don't know why that is when Pokemon Coliseum did that just fine, but whatever. It's cool. I'm gonna catch this Wurmple out of frustration. God. I can't believe I ran away from that Banera. That's one of the rare. Worm Pokemon, a bug type. Often targeted by bird Pokemon, it desperately resists by releasing poison from its tail spikes. I'm not even going to give you a nickname out of frustration again. So, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Anyway, next time on Pokemon Platinum, we're going to go through Eternal Forest with our good old buddy Cheryl. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.